Okay, everybody, I am finally in the garden. It's me, Lacey, the creative mommy. Today, you will be seeing the garden. I'll be talking about all things related to garden. So, as you can see, it is dying. And for those of you who want to talk about seed saving, these are my Morning Glory seeds. They are dry. I just have to pick them and put them in a bag. And that's it. And that's how you save seeds for Morning Glories. So these are all them. I don't know if I have any more flowers left. It's the end of the season, so it's all dying. This is my birdhouse gourd. I have two. One is on the other side of this fence right there. And the other one is right here. It is huge. Sorry about that. So here is the other birdhouse gourd. I have to take it down. It is really big, and I was hoping that it was gonna come hanging through, but anywho, so as you can see, I've got tons and tons of seeds hanging everywhere. So all these like little clusters are all seeds. So see how these ones are not brown yet? These ones are still green. Those are not ready. These are, I've got my hostas and some annuals down there. But on this side of the fence, you can see the tomato tree is just climbing all the way through. There are tomatoes all the way up. This fence is 6 feet high. I swear these tomatoes have gone like 7 feet tall. So these are my tomatoes. I'm going to be putting them in my tomato sauce tonight. I've got big clusters over here still. And this area doesn't see a lot of sun. So for not having any sun, it's done very well. This is that herb box that my son and I did. There's coriander, and I can't remember what this one is. I don't know, I think it's like parsley, and here's some more. So this one's gone to seed. So these will have little black seeds in them. Oh look, here's a squash beetle. Oh, he jumped away. Oh, and here's Gizzy. Say hi. Hi, Giz. So we've got my annuals still growing. This is my pot of chicks and hens. These are daisies. So the daisies have died, and these are all the seeds. So that's as easy as saving seeds. You literally let it die, let it dry, and these are all seeds for the next year. So you can save them, put them in bags, or you can just let them fly on the ground. So there's another tomato tree here. This one didn't do as well. And look, this is how far the morning glories have come. So they're up and over my welcome sign. And look, the squirrels keep knocking these down. These are my solar lights. There. So I've got my balsams here. So these are fun. So these are the seeds for balsam flowers. So it's a little sack, and then when you pop it, oh, it flies open, and these are all the seeds for your balsams. So again, you can throw them in the ground and they'll grow next year, or you save them and put them in the bag. This is my one annual. I never remember what this one's name is, but let's see if there's any seeds left. Yep. So if you look inside, focus camera. Anyway, so you can kind of see little seeds in there. Let's bring it over here. Maybe it's, oh. Anywho, you can kind of see seeds in there. Sorry, my camera's not focusing very well. So I'll go around and save some of those. There's our mint. So here's a little balsam. So I'll save some of those seeds. These are my zinnias. This is a dying zinnia. This is a bud zinnia. So this is what it starts off at. This is what it turns into. This is when it's dying. And this is the seed. So all these are seeds. So that I will save so I can have zinnias for next year. Here's a completely dead one. And again, these are all the seeds. So you just take them, break them off, save them for next year. Some more tiny little cherry tomatoes. And my blackberry bush, which is turned into a vine tree thing. We've got tons of jalapenos. I keep popping these things off the bushes. Let's see if we have any of these left. No, tons and tons. Oh wait, look, there is some. There's a brain strain right there. Can you see him? So this thing is just grown so big. I've paid like $4 for it at the garden center, and it is literally a tree, and it's almost as tall as me. My winter onions. Oh, Gizzy. Gizzy's got some Klingons. Poor guy. Giz. Look at Mom. Oh no. You poor thing. They're not hurting him. I'll take them off in a little bit. So we've got tons of raspberries. See, still got raspberries coming. All the beans are dying off. We got tons and tons of peppers still. Ooh, more raspberries. We got more raspberries and more habaneros in the back. The collard greens, see how dark and leafy and green they are? Those are no good. So this bean has gone to seed. It's all dried up. So see how the beans are all dry in there? So you can save them, eat them, or save them and grow them next year. Put that one in my pocket. We got another cherry tree that came up all on its own here. Some more habaneros. These are the banana peppers. They're still doing very well. All right, look at this. I've got tons of baby kukutsa. And then back here, if I can show you, my loofahs. I got 1, 2, look how big this guy is. This one's already starting to dry out. So I got 3 hanging there. Look, he started to grow, and then he grew off of the tree there. There's the other one that grew off of the tree. Oh, and there's some small ones. So we've got 2 there. And I can show you those seeds another day when I open it up. Some basil, the basil seeds, still tomatoes growing. More habaneros, tons of hot peppers in this backyard. We love our hot peppers. Again, more kukutsa. But see how it's growing the powdery mildew? So that's not very good. That means it definitely is dying. My lemon tree, which needs some water, but this thing was this big this year. I finally was able to put it in a bigger pot, and it's about it's about 2 feet tall now. So that's very exciting. Again, marigolds and things that are dying off. This is our hot pepper box. We got habaneros, jalapenos, and cayennes. My big, beautiful sage bush here with another balsam plant in the middle. He came up on its own. My eggplant, see all the leaves are dying off. Squash beetle, more eggplant. These ones are big, they gotta come off. Even the strawberry box, oops, sorry. The strawberry box is still giving off strawberries. And my other eggplants, I got a nasturtium plant there growing. So, I mean, it's not completely dead in the garden, it's just dying. Tons and tons of tomatoes. This is celery. This is a head of celery. See that down there? So I still got 3 celeries. I've got tomatoes still. Tons of collard greens. If you guys got recipes for collard greens, my down south friends, please share. This is my box of oreganum. It is a type of oregano, and I've already cut this back 3 times this year. This box is 2 feet by 2 feet, and it is just huge. This is my box of lemon balm. So those are all the babies. This is 2 years worth of growth. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. And another cherry tree that came up on its own. Whoopsie. Aroma, these aren't Romas, these are San Marino's tomatoes. This was supposed to be our asparagus box, but asparagus isn't going to start growing until next year. So see how it's just growing slightly? There is asparagus in here, but it is so tiny, it is pathetic. If I can find one, I will show you. They're very woody. Here it is. There it is. So there's the asparagus. It's gone all woody, but that's what you want it to do in its first year. You want it to establish its roots and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Some seeds that I need to pick. These were snapdragons. Our rhubarb that needs to go in the ground. Oh, look how big the nasturtium got. So it's going to seed as well, right there. And then there should be more seeds. This came up really late. If I get seeds out of it, I will show you. But so, and then the last couple boxes, we still got the kale growing. The chives are growing. Another balsam, another self-seeding tomato plant. Tomatoes everywhere. Apparently a shingle from my roof. Yes, I'm wearing socks and sandals. Don't judge me. There's a tomato. And then we've got peppers, celery, marigolds, tomatoes, loofahs. I'm going to come around and show you because these ones are huge. This is another sage plant from my neighbor. That one doesn't seem to be doing very well at all. But I have red cabbage, celery, tomatoes, and these are all dill seeds that we've thrown in here. We still have some jalapenos growing, and I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my goodness, 6 loofahs. This, I think, is the biggest one by far. It is like 2 feet long. Let's see if I can put it in my arm. Oh my goodness, it's bigger, it's almost as big as my arm. That is ginormous. Ginormous. I'm excited. Very, very excited. There's another one. Oh no! Oh. So this one, I don't know if it's gone rotten or if it's just drying out. I think it's just drying out.